never, ever total up how much your milk is costing you if you've got a house cow. Hey folks, welcome back to the farm. Today you join me for a spontaneous, unplanned wood harvesting. Well, that's if the ground is as frozen as I hope it is. We're gonna hope that starts. We got that and we got that. Good. I'm meant to be doing the geography lesson with Eden at the moment, but we're gonna postpone that by an hour or two, and she's gonna come down and help. If we can get over there, that is. If you saw my attempt at fixing a puncture, you'd be glad to know that the truck is holding up. It's lost no air. And we need to let these sheep up so they can get some hay. It'd be nice to be able to see right now. Oh, can you pass me my woolly hat down there?
Yep.
There's always a good use for DIY farm merchandise. Let's keep that going.
This one's harder.
Never know. Oh, it's not as frozen in there. Just don't hit the ball, otherwise it will split. Don't know how I know that. How do I know that?
Oh, maybe because you did it.
I might have poked a plastic ball. That's it, well then. Right, I'll get a boot in there. Come on. So we didn't make any video because you're all fed up of floods, so are we. But after the snow on Sunday, we woke up Monday morning to, I'm not going to say it, I'm going to have to say it, the worst flooding so far since buying the farm. Every flood we've had, well the last three have been progressively the worst. And we thought, we came down before school and we thought we'd lost a calf. Our big calf now, Oscar, was nowhere to be found. Anyway, it turns out that he'd escaped up into the paddock and was huddled down in a pig ark. But we were very, very, very lucky that we didn't lose anything. It was this frozen at the weekend, so I thought, well, we'll let them down. They can have a bit of grass, because while it is frozen, they can still graze it. But their hooves won't cause damage to the field and they won't get any foot problems. I left them down overnight thinking, well, it's still pretty cold, but it just changed overnight. Got so wet, everything thawed out and the whole lot flooded. Well then, I think, is it still frozen, the ground? I think we're okay. No. Although there is a big, where the dog is, there's a big load of soil that's, I'm not sure, I think we'll bottom out. She's just cold. We're going to bottom out on that. Really deep, but
we're not going to do
it's
it.
that. Once we get the front wheels over.
And let's go wellies on. Okay, oh my.
Don't go in the water, go up higher.
Huh? Up here?
Go up past the truck. Have a look underneath the truck.
Oh, at the front?
Right.
Ooh. I think you'll be okay, but close. Woo! We made it! Doesn't look like ice. It's actually kind of deep.
Right. Come over here then and I'll... Yeah, but always never swinging into your...
Yeah.
Don't swing into your leg. Okay, but if you were here, you could probably just let the weight of the hatchet do it. So when you're splitting wood, never will an axe just cut through like that. That's in the cartoons. It looks like it'll only cut on an angle.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, these small ones might cut, but yeah. And also, you want to be careful that you don't. If you ever miss, think about where it's going to go. Don't swing straight into your kneecaps. All right?
Okay.
So I'll cut through that, but you can practice on little bits. But anything like that you could do whilst I'm just getting ready. Look at the flood was all up here. Looks like we've got beavers. Alright, that's enough because the other one we're going to lift out with the machine. Oh bloody hell, I nearly fell off the back. Slow down.
Where are we going?
Go it, well, I'll leave that. We'll go all the way through to where that ash tree is. Go steady. So the ash tree is the one that fell down last year. We may as well have a go at that. And then there's a big older tree that came down and, well, it might be rotten, I don't know. But typically if there is any rot, oh look at this. Hold on, Eden. Hold on. Let's have a look at this. Let me show you what happens when it floods. So we've got fallen trees in here. But like, what are those whoppers? They've come from probably a mile away. Whether they're complete rotten or not, I don't know. So next time we've got a telehandler, we'll just lift everything up. Because I don't really want to, I don't want to be in there right now. Oh, there's so much in there. We'll go and have a go at that ash tree over there. But even that is in the brook, so. Oh, I'm so glad it's frozen. There's no chance we're going to get stuck over here, he says. Yeah, that's fine. Just keep your left wheel out of the water. That is really, oh look, what's going on in there? There's some sort of swimming beetle thingies. It's like a frozen fish tank. Yeah, come through, Eden, but just don't go that way. Slowly. Watch out, whoa. Yeah, all right, nice. Nicely done. Wait, that's fine. Come and have a look at these beetles. Look, in this rut. Oh, I can't find them now.
Where?
Well, there were some like water beetles in here swimming along. Alright, it's not that exciting. I don't have the answer to everything. Let's ask the audience. Why does some water freeze white and some freeze glass clear?
I think the glass is quite deep, and then like this is quite shallow.
Yeah, but that must be because there's that air in the water or something.
Yeah.
Answers on the back of a postcard. Anything this size or smaller, we'll cut and we'll drag over there into a bonfire pile. The rest of it we'll log down.
Just does me.
Well, it's a bit of an awkward blighter, this ash tree, but actually, if you look at how much there is still to come out, not even onto the main bit yet. He goes all the way down there. You've got a split right up the bottom, I don't know, 6 meters. Probably is one of the trees that we're gonna have to cut in the water and then see if we can lift it out. But can you see that crack that's gone all the way up?
Huh?
There's a split.
Oh yeah.
Ash is quite, I mean, it splits really easily anyway for firewood, but because it's been down a year, I wonder if it's dried a bit, or maybe it split as it fell. But we've got the best of it out. There's a few rounds. Kind of out of time. It was just our 1 hour session, but we're going to go and have a look at the big fallen tree, make a plan. I'm out of chain oil anyway, so I probably need to sharpen up the chain. Oh, it's good. Oh, you left the ignition on.
Huh?
You left the ignition on, just the key was turned half still.
Oh.
Should we run out? Right, as long as we don't bog down, because all of this would have been underwater. Should we go over here? Well, I don't know what's more frozen or not. Oh, it's a fair old size.
Whoa, you can literally got wait, look, the white's on the outskirts.
Makes me wonder why these are dying. I knew there was a bit of a beetle or disease because there's woodpeckers all over them, but this one, I wonder if it's just the roots when they're submerged constantly, or. But alder is meant to live by water, so you'd expect it to survive. Let's see if I can get to the butt of it. Yeah, maybe it's rot, but it goes bright orange like that when you cut through alder. After about an hour it goes orange. So. And you might not be able to make out on this camera, but over there it's insane how much land we're losing. Just this year's floods, the banks are just collapsing. I mean, there is no doubt that fencing it would be a very, very short-term solution, because I don't know, it's going to be 2 meters wider within 3 years. Carry on at that rate, we'll be losing an acre by the time I'm retired and old. Definitely a bigger job. So we'll come through, and luckily it's not really hanging over the water too much. So we'll see if we can log it all up to about here, then get a chain on it and just pull it back on, and then we can cut that into rounds. This is making me think maybe it's time for a tractor mounted splitter. I've done about 3 cubic meters now by hand, loving it. January, it's time to get fit, but it could get old pretty quick, or I could get old pretty quick when it's big rounds like this. So yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look and see what's the best option. But that's a shame, because that was a nice one, that one.
Look, I can literally fit my whole hand underneath.
Look at the pigs, aren't there, over here now? How thick is it then? Oh, it's like papery thin there.
Yeah. This stuff is like got ice.
I know, so the water is draining away after the ice is formed. How cool is that?
But it's really fun to play on this stuff. And I know it's not really deep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you can see over there it's dropped about 3 or 4 inches at the bottom of the tree. So this is empty most of the year. It was dug as a pond,
It is quite ice.
but the trees are so substantial now that they suck it all up. So as the trees are drawing up the moisture and as it's draining away, it's leaving floating ice. Oh yeah. Creaky. Right, let's get back. And if we were really forward thinking, some of these willow trees should probably be kind of pollarded or coppiced down, because they're just splitting and getting really gnarly. But I ain't got time for that now. Let's go. Come on, let's go. They need water as well, actually. Oh, surprise, surprise. Ah, held that.
It's a good boy.
He's not a good boy, he's a silly boy. Right, you have to get his nose through first, but his nostril gets caught, so you've got to be careful. Right, this is the third time today. Come on, mate, I want my lunch. Go on. Go on. Silly boy.
Hey, buddy. The farm mascot.
Mister?
Wait, no, he's not the farm mascot. He's the farm mascot. Nice round.
Wait. Pinch you out. Right, let's go. It's the day of stupid animals, isn't it?
Well, they're having hay, to be honest.
Away, Mags, away. Careful, Cat. Mind your ears, Cat. Oh man, how have you done that? Go. You silly girl.
Nearly there.
If it's her eyebrows.
I know.
It's a...
It's an eyebrow.
Good girl. Just check your condition. You're a bit underweight actually. Go on, you're free now.
Big. She's definitely pregnant.
She's hey, leave. She better be pregnant. Otherwise.
Well, she's got quite a green bum.
Yeah, she was the first one he got to. Well, we've got to have lunch. And then we've got to do geography.
I've already had my lunch.
Well, you're alright, aren't you? What we're going to do is we'll have to leave the truck there. We'll take them around and put them in the pile later. It's not much, but it's something, isn't it? Got to heat that thing somehow. Saxon here. So I've got 3 IBC cages full of logs. They're all stacked up in that barn, and they're all from last year, so they're dry. So these ones will split, and then when I get a chance, I'll start just loading them straight in, and then I can stack them up in the other barn and move them around. Problem is, when you've got a big pile like this, if you decide you need to move them, it takes an absolute age, unless you've got a huge bucket on a telehandler or on a tractor. So if they're in cages, I can move them around however I need to with a forklift. And it wouldn't be DIY Farm without giving you an update on the cow that never calves. I mean, there's even a hint of milk now dripping, so we've got to be there in the next 24 hours. Let's have a look at you. Bit of an examination. But have a look at this. I mean, not only is her bag completely full now, that her teats have completely filled up. So, I mean, it's got to be today, isn't it? Hey? Hey? When's it going to be, girl? I'd encourage you, where possible in life, buy a cow. They're the best. They're literally like big puppies. She's just chilling. A lot of people also think that small holdings, you know, maybe you've got 5 acres, that it's pigs and sheep only, but actually, you know, a cow can be obviously more than 1 cow ideally, or definitely 2 cows. You can do 2 cows. What do they say? Maybe a cow per acre, I think. So, you know, don't be stupid about it, but a couple of cows on 5 acres, as long as you've got enough hay to get you through the winter and you've got good land, it's a great way of producing your own dairy for the house. Is that nice? That said, never ever total up how much your milk is costing you if you've got a house cow, because not only you've got to buy the cow, potentially a standalone milking machine. You don't have to, but you know, you might hand milk. But any of the other kit and stuff as well. Careful with those horns, my love. And your time, you know. I'd say for an amateur like me, it's an hour a day. I could probably buy a good red wine cheaper, but that's not what it's about. For me, it's all about having really nutritional produce for our family that hasn't been messed around with, but even more importantly, more ethical, because she's going to get to keep her calf. She's going to produce enough milk for her calf and the whole of our family, and get to keep that calf for as long as she wants it to be by her side, which not many dairy cows in this world get the chance to do. So you've got to think of the bigger picture, not just the wallet, because it doesn't add up. Well, it does add up to a lot. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that little spontaneous behind the scenes bit of tree clearing. But I need my lunch. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you next time. And hopefully next time there'll be a carp.